All right, settle in, hoss. We've got a sweet one for you tonight. I'm staring at a TV screen instead of fixing the leak in my shed, and I still have 4,000 discs to get through. Most of them are covered in mystery sticky stuff, but I wiped this one off with a shop rag. It's called Roadhouse. It's got a guy on the cover named Patrick Swayze. He looks like he spends more time on his hair than I spend on my taxes, but don't let that fool you. This movie is a dang clinic on how to run a business. First off, we gotta talk about the view. This movie takes place in a bar called the Double Deuce. Now, back when I used to frequent the Thirsty Hippo over in Oconee County, we didn't have this many ladies walking around in outfits that looked like they were made out of two rubber bands and a prayer. There's a lady doctor in here who's real easy on the eyes, and a few scenes in that bar that'll make you forget your own zip code. It ain't subtle, and that's how I like my cinema. Rating, 4-5 lug nuts. Would have been a 5 if they'd spent less time talking about philosophy in between. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Moving on to the vehicles. Swayze drives a Mercedes, which is a damn shame. German cars are for people who wear scarves. Specifically, it's a 1986 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC. But he hides it under a tarp and buys a beater Buick to drive to work so the locals don't key it. That's smart thinking. But the real star, Bigfoot. No, not the hairy forest monkey. I'm talking the monster truck. There's a scene where a fella named Gary, who's having a real bad day, drives a full-blown monster truck right through the front window of a car dealership, crushes a whole row of brand new station wagons. I wept. It was beautiful. Rating, 5 lug nuts. Even though he has a Mercedes. Let's talk about spittin' lead. Surprisingly, there ain't as many guns as you'd think for a movie where everybody hates each other. It's mostly fellas hitting each other with table legs and boots. However, the bad guy, this rich prick named Brad Wesley, has a bunch of goons with hardware. The best part? Swayze don't need a gun. He literally rips a man's throat out with his bare hands. I didn't even know you could do that. I tried it on a summer sausage later that night. Messy, but effective. Rating, 3 lug nuts. Needs more 12-gauge action, but the throat thing was top tier. Is this a place I'd want to live? Do these people know how to live the good life? Let's talk about it. This movie is 90% beer. People are drinking it, throwing it, or breaking the bottles over someone's skull. But it's set in a small town where a rich guy owns everything, and the local sheriff is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Maybe not the best, but it feels like home to me. Plus, Swayze lives in a loft above a barn, no AC, just a fan and a view of the river. That's the dream, boys. Rating, 5 lug nuts. I felt thirsty the whole time. Good thing I had me a Coors. They got a fella named Jeff Healey playing the blues behind a cage made of chicken wire. Now, it ain't simple, man, but it's got that greasy barroom slide guitar that makes you want to start a fight with your cousin. It's honest music. No synthesizers, no drum machines. Just a blind man ripping the strings off a guitar. Rating, 4 lug nuts. Good, but coulda used more cowbell. If you like watching a man with a mullet save a town by kicking people in the face while a monster truck flattens a Ford, this is your Citizen Kane. Total score, 18.5 lug nuts. Go find this one in a bargain bin. Next week, I found a disc called Top Gun. I assume it's about a real high-quality shotgun, so I'm looking forward to that. How do I turn this off? Is it the red one? No, that's the... Dang it, Jolene, baby. How do you stop the recording?